It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. And come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course, all the build-up in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps, but the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler, Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level, and if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll go again with Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Again, here's Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. On play action, Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Will McDonald, third tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the former Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They'll get him on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him. so we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't enough.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On fourth down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On comes Thomas Morstead. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the former first-round pick, Titus Howard. A second down throw for Stroud. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On first down, it's Stroud. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. A dive, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Rodgers now. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
1st down grab, the first of the game for Adams. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Rodgers. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. Will find his big target, the tight end Stover. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Third and a yard. He'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40. Throwing is Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, it's Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Houston. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Sims now to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now he'll run. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Dell motioning over. Now Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Throw across his body is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can see the look on that quarterback's face. He took a big, deep breath. He knows he might have gotten away with one. He's trying to give his receiver a chance in the end zone to go get it. And the defender got there first. Unfortunately for him, he didn't come away with the interception.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2nd down, Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jets.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Zerline for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets back within 10. It's now 24-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Stroud going to set up the throw. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Pass by right side by Conklin.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Crazy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll look underneath for Hall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That is caught the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point try now for Zerline. The kick is good. And the Jets are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. They look to run with Mixon. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Second down and 8. Another run here with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Oh! He's going to have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. They'll go again with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He's going to run it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Hunter wasn't going to be denied on that one, Mike. And here's a guy that even though he's found a new home here in Houston, and what can we say about this defense that D'Amico Ryans continues to put together, but he continues to produce at the same level we've come to expect from him. 16.5 sacks a year ago, and he adds another one right here.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, There is a lot of space open underneath. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On a second down throw for Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The motion man here is Woods. A run here with Mixon. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Stroud to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver. And Something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains, and his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch. It's really what separates certain guys from others in this league, and for a young player to have that innate kind of sense to be a ball carrier, find any ways you can get him the ball.
On a big hole. And he will score. Game on. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for two. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Sim. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Stephon Diggs and the rest of the Houston offense set to take over again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 2. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. They set up the screen here with Garrett. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll run here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And the defense can't correctly to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Rodgers on 1st down. He'll find his tight end Conklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll run. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. He's got another 1st down and more. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. Here's Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Again, it's Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Pierce for the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Now Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On second down, Stroud. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. That'll find a chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Now, 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
That's what he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here we go. One final play. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.